Hey, thanks so much for finding the video. Do us a favor. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe. Be sure to leave your comment. We love to interact. Enjoy the video. If you have not yet seen it or read it, Mike caught up with Cam Jordan, who is entering his 11th season in the NFL. And Cam Jordan says he feels rejuvenated. Actually, the quote is, more rejuvenated than ever, as Cam Jordan begins year one post Drew Brees, as he's still seeking the thing that he doesn't have, the thing that his father didn't have also during his NFL career, which is a Super Bowl championship. So really well done by Mike Triplett. One of the quotes from Cam Jordan, aside from "I'm more hungry now than ever," was, quote, "So this is something I'm chasing. Year 11 is really year one, starting back up again. 10 years behind me, 10 years ahead of me. I'm more rejuvenated than ever before." Cam Jordan goes through in the piece with Mike Triplett talking about some of the conversations he's had with other rush ends who have played into their 30s effectively, guys like Calais Campbell and Brandon Graham and even Bruce Smith and Michael Strahan. You know the most impressive statistic in Cam Jordan's career, though? Despite the number of sacks, and of course he'll be the Saints' all-time sack leader by the time his career is over, the most impressive statistic in Cam Jordan's career, 160. In 10 years, he has played in 160 games. I stink at math, but in a 16-game season, over 10 years, that's 160 games. And in his NFL career, Cam Jordan has played in every single one of them. At a physically demanding position on the line of scrimmage, to play in every career game is remarkable. And that's a major reason why I believe Cam Jordan is due for a big-time bounce-back year. Only 7.5 sacks this past season, but that was after back-to-back-to-back double-digit sack seasons, including a season where he had 15.5 sacks. He was targeted. Everybody gave help on Cam Jordan's side, and it freed up Trey Hendrickson to have the season he did. Well, Trey Hendrickson's gone now. And so on the other side, can Marcus Davenport, can Peyton Turner, can Carl Granderson step up and have a big season? I don't know. But Hendrickson isn't there anymore. And so the onus is on Cam Jordan to reemerge. And in his career, twice before, oddly enough that it fell exactly as this number, twice before, Cam Jordan has had seasons after a double-digit sack season where he had 7.5 sacks, exactly like he did this past year. And he followed up those seasons with 10 and 13 sacks, respectively. So he bounced back with double-digit sack seasons, what he's looking to do this year. Obviously, from 2017 to 2019 is when Cam Jordan became one of the preeminent edge rushers in the entire NFL. Consecutive years with 13, 12, and 15.5 sacks. He had the step back this past season. Let's see if he can reemerge, which I think he will. Interestingly enough, if you're wondering just on precedent for guys into their 30s, he'll be 32 in a couple of weeks, by the way, Cam Jordan. Precedent for those guys having double-digit sack seasons and really big years. When you look at the handful of guys he talked to, that he told Mike Triplett he spoke with, Calais Campbell, Brandon Graham, Bruce Smith, Strahan. Bruce Smith, after his 10th year in the NFL, Bruce Smith had 5 more double-digit sack seasons. Now, he's obviously one of the greatest pass rushers in the history of the NFL, but he was still able to do it productively for another decade. Michael Strahan, in year 11, which is what Cam Jordan is entering, had 18.5 sacks. It's very, very doable to think Cam Jordan at this point in his career, even at 32, entering year 11, can have a monster season. And I almost kind of expect it after the season he had a year ago. Without Hendrickson now, the emphasis on Cam Jordan with Peyton Turner and Davenport Granderson, how does the Saints generate a pass rush? A lot of that onus is going to be on Cam Jordan. He's due for a big bounce-back season. Really good job in that piece by Mike Triplett. If you haven't read it, you can go read it there at ESPN.com. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact. And be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.